Good morning, my traders. We are here. Have no fear. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Mic check, sound check. Mic check, sound check. Good morning, Kumar. Official KK Travis. Yes, we got the gold medals this morning. Let's go hammer that gold medal, my beauties. Hammer that gold medal. Jessica P. Lodge, JDM, Bill Boyle. Let's go. Yesterday morning, we were in a wide state. The only way we get to a narrow state is by going down. Going down. Then we become narrow, right? We become narrow and to the moon. Oh, we're bleeding out. We're bleeding out. No, we're not. It's called market cycle, everybody. Market cycle. Welcome to real trading. Let's go. Yesterday, first trade I took was on Google. I took this short because all rose. That 20 must come back to that 200. That was trade number one. And then trade number two was a no-brainer. We took the reversal back to the upside yesterday. Yes, it is on AMD. 2 for 2, the deuce is loose. $1.99. Mr. Dave, Adrian, Gio, Kells, Richard, DW. Hello. It's the same thing every day, folks. It's the same thing every day. You can play with your RSIs, your MACD, well, you know what I'm saying? But we over here are going to trade price action. The only way to trade. Good morning. Let's go. Zen Shelley Stringer. Thank you so much. User Paulo. Yes. Thank you. Pilach Marcus. User. Look at old Daniela Yulina. Let's go. We're at 3,500 TAPs. We must get to 10,000, and then we'll get this party started. All we ask that you do throughout the live is tap that screen, share the live, repost the live, and donate if and when you can. You think it'll have a pullback once it opens? One never knows. Mr. Dave, Andrew the Believer. On your spots. Yes. Whoa, wrong one. K. Braden. Thank you. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Let's get to 200,000 taps today, everybody. All right? Let's get to 200,000 taps today. Okay? All right, so the daily on SPY. Our problem here, folks, is that our 8 is starting to get too far from our 20. See? Woo! All right, so just be careful here. We got a double deuce up here at 690. That's our double top. We're going to mark that out on the daily right there. Then we're going to come down and we're going to mark out the whip zones. Very important, those whip zones. Why everyone's marking out their useless pre-market highs and lows. All right, here we go on Miss Market. We're going to pull her back. Neutral state in the whip zone. Above 689, double top, 690. Mark it down. 690, neutral. Anything above this, 70% of all new highs will fail. All right. Back under 687 on the SPY. We got room down to 685 and 684. It is Friday in the markets. It's going to be a choppy one, just like the open was yesterday, just like we told you yesterday. All right. Molly with the heart me and the popular. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's head over to them Qs this morning here. Bam. Got a triple top up here at 629 on them Qs. 629. We're just going to mark them out on the daily, all right? We are going to put our whip zone in place right now, and now we're going to go find some support. Where is our support levels? Bam, there he is. All right, pull it back. Right now, you are in a bullish neutral state. You are in position 1 here. You got room down to 615.40. But just be careful because we are in that bullish neutral state. Back over 626, we got room up to 629 here on the Qs. Triple top, be careful. All right. What else are we looking at? Put them on the board. We got 4 more gold medals left. IWM. IWM, what state are we in? We are in a neutral state in the whip zone. Above 258, you're going to watch 259 and 260. 70% of all new highs will fail, folks, so just be ready for that. Under 256.89, we got room down to 255 and 254 on IWM as we head over to AMD. AMD neutral whip zone. This morning, 5-minute looks pretty good here on AMD, all right? I'm going to sound an alert. We got an alert out here on AMD. You're going to have to wait a little while, but I think we're going to get a good move out of this. Not right out of the gate, but I think after about 15 minutes, keep an eye on AMD this morning. This is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Above 221.52, we got room up to 223 and 225, but I don't think that's the way we're going. Under 216.66, I think we got room down to 214 and 210 here on AMD. Robinhood, let's go. The Hood of Robin. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Robinhood, currently on the 2-minute. As we make our way up the board, 128, we got our first level of resistance, and then 132 here on Robinhood. Bam. Let's pull it back. Execution time frame. You got room up to 128, 132 this morning here on Robinhood to the upside. Under that whip zone, remember, this is your base. This is your foundation. Under 122.55, you got room down to 119. 119 and 113 here on Robinhood. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got 3 more. Jules, thank you, my Jules. 3 more gold medals. Who's got them? MU, we are in a narrow state. We're in the whip zone here on MU. All right, right now on MU, we are in a narrow state, position 1 now. We got room down to 252. 252 will be your first stop here on MU, and then 244, mark that down. Above 260, we got room up to 265 on MU. As we head over to PLTR. I'm going to mark these out for you real quick. As we pull this back, neutral state, whip zone, above 188, you got room up to 191 on PLTR this morning. 191. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Back under 185.60, 185.30, we got room down to 180 on PLTR. Let's go, let's go. We are at 25,000 cheers. We got to get up to 50,000. Everyone, tap blitz. Let's go. 3 gold medals are left. Who's got them? We will continue once we hit those gold medals and we get those taps up. Let's go. Hello, Paulo. Thank you for the follow, Irk Bulan and Crypto. K. Braden, thank you. Dad Bod, there he is. Dad Bod. Thank you, K. Braden. I appreciate you. Dad Bod to the moon. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. The blitz, the blitz. Thank you, Crypto, for the follow. NQ. NQ right now, you look pretty good. Above 25,750.50, you will have room up to 25,874 to the upside. Under 25,609 here on NQ, you will have room down to 25,459.50 and 25,393.50 this morning on NQ. Mark these out, baby. We got one more gold medal. Who's got it? Who's the hero in the room? Let's go. Nvidia. Right now, and welcome to all our new Facial Blaster. Thank you, Facial. Welcome to all our new VIPers from yesterday. We had a bunch of you. Congratulations to you, and great decision on taking the next steps in your trading journey. And let's get to work, and let's get you winning. All right, let's get you winning. They want me to hammer out. Let me show you guys this real quick, and then we'll continue. Where is it? Where is it? Give me 1 second. Can never find it. We are looking for the cat DJ. Oh, no cat DJ. Where's that cat DJ? It's in our hold on. That's what she said. It's like it disappeared. It was just here. All right, I don't know where it is. Screw them. All right, here we go, beauties, the roses. Cat this. Nvidia, we are in a neutral state here on Nvidia. We are in position 1 to the upside. Be careful. We got the 5-minute 200 right there in our way, and we have a base down here at 177. You see that base? Okay. All right, Nvidia, let's pull her back above 182.34. Okay, we got to get over 182.34 because we don't want to go long into this resistance. Folks, please stop trading into resistance and support. Please, for the love of God, you know it doesn't work, but you keep doing it. All right, it's borderline insanity now. Get over 182.34, and then you have room up to 185 here on Nvidia. Back under 179, we got room down to 177 on Nvidia. Let's go over there on the YT. Mr. Dave, make sure they're tapping. I'm going to go check right now. If they're not tapping, block them over there on YT. QNT. QNT. I mean, are we really looking at this? Amateurs. Apple. The gamblers. All right, right now we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Look at that neutral state. All right, neutral whip zone here on Apple. Now we're going to put in our, the 5-minute looks good. All right, alert here on AMD and Apple this morning. Apple I will be looking at for sure. I will be locked in on Apple. Let's see what we got. Let's go up to those higher time frames. Biome. Okay. Apple under 277, under the whole number. First stop, 276 and 274.55, okay? Above 278, we got room up to 280 on Apple. It's a Good Friday trade right there. Good Friday trade in here. Hint, hint. Excuse me. Good Friday trade. You're welcome. Oracle. This is not financial, tax, or investment advice. This is for education purposes only. And you must trade at your own risk. And trading is risky. We are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone. Yes, it is. Mark this out. What are we doing here? Oracle. Oracle above $200.41. We got room up to 211. 211 here on Oracle this morning, my traders. Under 195, we got room down to 190.50 and 186 here on Oracle. Remember, folks, the VIP is open. Our trading community, Voss Trading Education Community, is open. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com or click the link in my TikTok or UYT bios. You have all weekend, if you join today, to study and learn how to trade properly. A lot of people are going to lose today. It's Friday. It's hard to trade. And what you're doing isn't working. So once that's over with and you're upset, come over to the VIP. Start learning this weekend. So Monday you have a whole different outlook on what is going on and how to trade and how the market works. Because right now you're guessing. And we don't want to guess because Miss Market will hammer that thing if we guess. AVGO neutral. Neutral on AVGO. We are in position 2 to the downside here on AVGO. Let's mark these levels out. All right, folks. Here is our move to the downside on AVGO. Okay, this is our move to the downside. What are we doing? You pull this chart up and you see this to the downside. One more time. That's your move down. Most traders, you know what they're thinking right now? I'm going to short it. We're bleeding out. Remember that guy in here yesterday? He said everyone short the market, right? What did it do? Whoop. Once it got narrow, whoop, in the opposite direction. Another fetus. So look, we got this big move down. What are you looking for? We are at 55,000 taps. Thank you, everybody. Hammer those roses. Let's go. We're looking for support. Where is it? What price is support? Who knows? Oh. What price is support? Who knows it? Hold number. No. We don't know that. Where are you going to look for your support? Well, you got it right here. 384, first level. Boom. Look at that thing. First level. Bam. Second level. 380. Okay? Pull it back. This is your support levels. 384 and 380. Okay? Mark those down. If you get an event to the upside on AVGO that looks like that, what are you doing? What are we doing right there? Crypto XRP, the link is in my bio. What are we doing there on that bar? Hammering. You're looking for the move to the upside, up to 393. 393. That'll be your first stop. Traders, you got to know this stuff, man. This is our move to the downside. Our 50% area, or your 25 is right here, 393. Your 50% will be here, 396. When you have resistance here, don't you think this will be a good opportunity for a short back to the downside? Look at the double resistance you have here, right? If we get over 396 and we retest this support level now, we're going back to 403, folks. All right, do we got this? Holy lordy. Amazon. All right, Amazon, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside. Bearish neutral state, bullish position 2 to the upside here on Amazon. Let's see what we got. All right, we got room up to the granddaddy of them all right there. Watch out for that sucker. Amazon. 5 minute looks good. Neutral. Amazon. Alert, alert. We got an alert out here on Amazon, AMD, and Apple this morning, all right, for Friday. We got an alert. We got room up to 235. 235 here on Amazon this morning. Mark that down. We don't care if it goes up because under the whip zone of 229, we got room down to 225. Woo, 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 woo. Google. Right now, we are in a bearish neutral state. We're in position 1, bullish to the upside here on Google. There's our 5 minute. Don't you hate when Granddaddy's just lurking? He just sticks out that foot. You know what I mean? When you trip somebody, you just stick out that foot. That's what Google, the Granddaddy, just did right there. Whoa, there's the other foot. He's got 2 feet there. Watch out. Don't trip over that. All right, traders. So here we go. Are we ready? Let's draw it in for you. And we're going to do it in yellow. These are the granddaddies on the 15 and the 5 minute. That is Granddaddy. Granddaddy hungry. Granddaddy hungry right there. Come to Papa, he's saying. Come to Papa. Are we going long into Granddaddy? April, Angela, Zen Method. Adorable. Thank you. Finish those roses. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Who's going long into that? There's going to be a lot of you that go long into that. I guarantee it. You're not going long. That's double granddaddies right there. Are you kidding me? So in order to go long, what price do you have to get over? What price must we get over to go long? Very good, everybody. So since we have the gap up, your 20 is going to start catching up quick. You must get over 317.50, retest it for a long. Do we got it? And then you have room up to 324 coming off those granddaddies. Coming off those granddaddies. All right? Back under 312.87, your first stop here will be 311. Whoops. And 310. All right? 311 and 310. Folks, this isn't rocket science. You just got to learn how to trade. You just got to learn how to trade. Tesla, let's do it. We are in a narrow state on Tesla. Oh, baby, Tesla's gonna go. Alerts, alerts here on Tesla. Holy moly, Batman. Tesla looks delicious. Whoa, the triple Lindy. Watch out for Tesla. Tesla wants to go. We just don't know which way. All right, here we go on Tesla. I'm putting a lot of them. We are narrow. We are in the whip zone. Alerts on Tesla above 448. First stop, 457, 459, 466. Mark those three levels down. To the downside, we don't know which way we're going. Under 445. Under 444, 432. Okay. And 422.41 and 413.50. Mark those levels down. Watch out for Tesla. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you. GLD. Let me go back on this real quick. All right. GLD. GLD. We are in a neutral state. Where are we at here? We are in position 3 to the upside on GLD. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? We are looking for a resistance. Let me mark this out here. $392.12. All right. Right now on gold, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2. We got a lot of daily support, resistance right there at 403. Mark that down. 403. Mark that down. All right. Now, this is our move to the upside, traders. If we get up to 403, 50% retracement levels right here at 399. Currently, it's at 396. All right. Currently, we are at 396. But if we get up to that daily pivot, it'll be 399. All right. So keep that on watch. Back under 392.12. You have room down to 387.47, 387.50. All right, let's go. What else are we looking at, my beautiful traders? We love you guys. Who loves these lives every morning? Say me if you love these lives. If you don't love them, say no. Who loves these lives? I'm just going to hunt for that DJ one more time. Think we'll find it? Yeah. It's like it just disappeared. It's like it just... Adrian Ward, yes! Look at all of those beauties in here. All right, so what we're going to have to do then... All right, we got the money gun since we couldn't find the DJ. Boeing, let's go. We are at 87,000. Cheers. Let's go, my beauties. Michelle with the rose. Thank you, my Michelle. Michelle, my belle. Lena Rocha. Oh, all right. Let's see what we got here on Boeing, my beauties. Let's see what we got on Boeing. All right. Boeing. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2. First stop is 202 and then 203 here on Boeing. Mark those levels down. Above 203 with a retest, we have room up to 206 here on Boeing. Back under 199, we have room down to 198. That'll be your first stop. And then 196 here on Boeing. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate you. Julian T. A little United Health. It's the same thing every day, and traders just don't understand that. I don't know why. We are in a narrow state on UNH. They're trying to make this so much harder than it is, everybody. So much harder. Why? Why? All right, UNH. I used to do the same thing. You got room up to 339 and 341.50 here on UNH this morning, my beautiful traders. Back under 335.75. Bam! You got room down to 334.50. That'll be your first deuce right there. And then 332 on United Health. What are we using for levels? The Wizard. There it is! Mr. Dave! There it is! Yes! Yes! Mr. Dave! Oh, I love this guy. How'd you find it? I couldn't find it. Yes! All we're missing now to complete the gift gallery. The only thing we're missing is one DJ glass, 2 hand hearts, and a galaxy. I love you guys. Lino, thank you. Mr. Dave. I couldn't find it. I found it this morning, but I couldn't find it once we went live. Yes, it is. Love everyone. W, Mr. Dave in the chat. Let's go. W, pop up. Yes, Mr. Dave. Yes, W, Mr. Dave in the chat. Right now. I'm trying to do it here. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Daniela! Yes! Winning, baby! Thank you, everybody. I love you guys, man. I don't know how he found it. I don't know how you both found it. User with the head heart! Thank you, guys. Over on the YT, they're like, what the hell's going on over there? Vega Vig! Yes, it is! We got it! We got it! That's our first gift gallery light up, I think. Let me see. Wait a minute, one more hand heart. I thought it was only 2. One more hand heart. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Abdullah, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jay Dobbins, for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it. Above $200.41, you get room up to 311, folks. 311 and 312 here on Oracle. As we start coming into this level, Lino with the fireworks! Lino! Thank you, man. This is major support resistance area. It's going to be a supply level up here, right around 211, 212 on Oracle, okay? Be very careful. Under 195, we have room back down to 190.50 and 186 here on Oracle. Legendary Warriors, we sure can. We have a VIP education community. Can someone please take care of Legendary Warriors and let him know how to get in there, if you could? Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lino. Thank you, user! User! We have officially lit up the entire gift gallery. Yes! Yo! Whammo! Woo! Go check out that gift gallery lit it up. It's pretty cool. Legendary, the link is in my profile. $49.99 a month, and we will mentor you, baby. KO. All right, back to business now. Back to business. Thank you, Lino. Thank you, Mr. Dave, Daniela, user, everybody. Thank you so much. Much love to you all. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Coca-Cola. We're in position one here, okay? You got room up to $69.73, $70 area. That's where our 5-minute 200 is going to be. And then right above that, we have at 70.24 our 15-minute 200, and then our hourly 200. Woof! We got a lot of resistance up there. So let's pull this back and show you what we got. So right here, let me do this. We got a granddaddy, and a granddaddy. You got 3 of them in a row. And in that order, the older they get, the stronger they get. So 69.73 is strong. 70.24 is very strong. And 70.66 is extremely strong up there on KO. Those will be your 3 levels. All right? You got to retest them, though. Under 68.94, you got room down to $68. The gift gallery is over on TikTok, 1982. Now you're doing fair value gap? Never. Fair value gap. IWM, you got fair value gap. Only thing I do with fair value gap is wipe my ass. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone above 258. We have room up to 259, 260. Watch those whole numbers, okay? Watch those whole numbers. Very important. Under 256.89, you have room down to 255 and 254 on IWM. Hello, Jessica Day. How are you? I know you're not used to people being happy on here. Right? Isn't it amazing? You come on TikTok live and you're like, whoa, I'm going to watch this guy. He seems happy. Because we're really good at trading. That's why. Meta, let's see what we got going on here on Meta. Hold on. All right, we're in the whip zone on Meta. We are in a neutral state currently here on the Meta Rooney. 5-minute looks good. So you know what that means. We're going to sound the alert. We got an alert out here on Meta currently. We're going to pull this back once we get our major supply and support and resistance levels in. Stand by. All right, Meta currently right now, whip zone above 653. We got room up to 657 and 660 this morning here on Meta. Under 649.83, we got room down to 645 and 641 on Meta. Whoa, how did 2 money guns get back up there? We're not doing that. Sorry, I don't know how that got up there. All right. Netflix, let's go. Netflix, we are narrow. We are narrow. You're in position 2, though, but you got support there that we're going to talk about here in 1 second. All right, you guys see that major support as you come into this base. All right, on Netflix, we got position 2, but we got support here at 94.69. We got room up to 95.50 here on Netflix, okay? 95.50. Watch this support level here, okay? Back under 94.69, you're coming back down to $94 whole number. Back under 93.67, that's the whip zone level. You will have room down to $93 will be your first stop, and then $92 will be your second stop as we head over to PayPal. We are at 118,000 cheers. Let's really step on the gas now with the cheers, okay? Over there on YT and TT. Everyone, right now, let's step on those cheers. Teamwork makes the dream work. Neutral state on PayPal, position 1. So you have a bullish neutral state. You got a bearish position. Mr. Dave with the $9.99 coming up. See? All right, so what does this mean? At the open, you got to wait for that narrow state. It's going to be choppy to the downside here until we get our state straightened out here on a PayPal, okay? 61.78. Is that the top of the whip? Yep. Let's pull this back. All right, PayPal. We got room down to $61. Once you get narrow, hopefully, with a retest, you'll have room down to $59.80. You'll get a poke through to $59.80, but you're going to reject at $60. That is a major support area, okay? This is where you're probably going to put your tail in. You get that. Let me show you this. You get the move. All right, we want to retest that move, and then we want to hammer this thing to the downside. But what's going to happen as you get down here is you're going to put the tail in off of that level right there. See if I'm right. You're going to put a tail in right there, and then you're going to get your reversal back up. Above 61.78, you got room up to 63.24 on PayPal. Philip Temby, get in our VIP education. Learn how to trade properly, and then reevaluate your trading career. You're going to get in that simulator, Philip, and we're going to trade the live market. And you're going to learn how to trade properly before you put real money on the line. Once you see you're going to start doing better, then you can put real money on. If you so choose. That's up to you, of course. JPM. But today seems like your lucky day, Mr. Philip. And thank YouTube for that, because they brought you in here. JPM, what do we got? We got the granddaddy that looks like that. What would I do today on JPM? I would stay away until that flattens out, or you're just going to get chopped up here on JPM. And we don't want to be chopped up, man. I don't want to get chopped up, boss. So low, wake me up before you go cool. All right, here we go. Neutral, position 2. You got room up to 322. You got room up to 322, but I wouldn't do it. Under 315, you got room down to 309. That'll be your first stop, and 305.50. All right. On this trade yesterday, traders, let me show you the one I took. On this reversal trade that I took yesterday, I had to wait a half hour to take this trade. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Oh, I'm sorry, Bishop Dave. I'll do that now. Was it worth it? It was damn right worth it. I was sitting there watching everyone get chopped up yesterday morning, and I'm going, you got to wait for your narrow states. What are they doing? What are they doing? Right now, we're in a narrow state on C for Mr. Dave. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, we got a base there, Mr. Dave. Where are we on this thing? Oh, we're way up there? Okay, hold on. Yeah, we're at all time, right? On C. Let me pull this back. Stand by, everybody. Jitterbug. All right, Mr. Dave, watch that 114. All right, 114. You're narrow. You still got more room to the upside coming out of position 3. You got one leg up here to 114, and then we got to start looking that way, all right? Now, the one thing you don't want, and be careful, everyone, be very, very careful here. When you have gaps up in position 3s on a Friday, typically you may get one of these. You know what I'm about to say, VIP? Gap up, and we're napping. We're napping. Gap and nap. Okay? Whoops. We're napping. We're just going sideways. So be careful, especially on a Friday, all right? It's all about debates. Market's been booming recently. The market doesn't boom. Doesn't go. It goes up, it goes down, it goes sideways. It's called the market cycle. Nothing booms, nothing bleeds out. DJ Speed, Zen Method, Stack, Lino Rocha, User. I want to catch up here. Vega, thank you so much for all of those donations. Love you guys. Yes, the VIP is open to everybody. And who do we look for in the VIP? We look for your average person. Doesn't matter what country you're in. We're open to all countries. TheVossTrading.com. We're looking for your average person that wants to learn how to trade. I don't want the guy that's got millions of dollars. I want the average person who is looking for something different, who either wants to learn how to trade or who is struggling. And I'm going to help you. I'm pretty confident in that. TheVossTrading.com is where you're going to go for the VIP. Oh, yeah. Now we're jamming. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. MDB. You see, we have a new Elvis movie coming out again and a Michael Jackson movie right around the same time. I love it. They were my two favorite. When Michael Jackson passed away, that was a very sad day for me. Am the one. All right, here we go on MDB. We are in a neutral state. We're in position one. You're bearish on both, which is good. You got room down to 412 here, Mr. Where'd he go? 1982. You got room down to 412 here on MDB, and then 393.51. All right. Back over 425.65. You'll have room up to 433. Watch that double top up there. Raw SoFi. Ooh, I thought that was pretty good, right? Who thought that was pretty good? Maybe from all the yelling on here, I'm getting my yee. Good. Yee. Gospel guide. Was that pretty good, gospel? Yee. All right, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone currently on SoFi. Above $27.24, you got room up to $28. That'll be your first stop. You're welcome, 1982. Back under $26.99, we have room down to $26.50. That'll be your first stop, and then $26. Robin Hood. Thank you, Shelly, Candy, and Zen. See, when we donate a little bit throughout the entire live, look at these numbers. Makes a big difference. Listen, I don't make the rules, folks. I just follow what they tell me to do. We are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone. Above 125.10, you have room up to 128 and 132. Under 122.55, we have room down to 119. Candy with the cheeky wiggly. Candy! Everybody, W in the chat for Candy. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know what Philip is talking about up there. Is anybody? He's having a conversation with himself over there. I asked why you can't chase our profits. First of all, we don't chase profits with a stop loss. Yes. So traders that get into profit, which is rare, and they start chasing it with a stop loss like this, you don't have a clue what your risk to reward is before you enter that trade. You can chase that stop loss all you want. You're still going to be red every month. Nvidia to the moon. Hold on, we got to do Robinhood. Oh, we did Robinhood. Nvidia right now, you must get over 182.34. That is the golden goose because you got two 200s above you. Then you have major support if you get over with a retest up to 185. That'll be your first stop, and then 187 on Nvidia. All right? Back under 179, we got room down to 177. I love when traders don't do well, especially the men. They start whining. Why do they do that? They start blaming everybody but themselves. Gentlemen, why are we doing that? I'm red, man. If I'm red, you're all red. If I'm red, you all should be red. If I can't do it, you can't do it, man. Wife must be proud. What else are we looking at? Marianne, thank you. Zen, thank you. Carvana. Every time I hear this song, I think of Ice Ice Baby. Yo, VIP. Is that what he says? Does he say yo, VIP? We have to play it if he does. We're in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone here on Carvana. He is. All right, we got to be careful here. Let me get these right for you. Under pressure. He ran away already. Yeah, well, when you act like a baby. When you're above 474, watch this pivot right here, 475, all right? 475. Above 475 with a retest, watch your whole numbers to the upside, okay? Because 70% of all new highs fail, right? New high, fail. Under 467.56, we got room down to 463 and 459. Yes. Tesla, we got an alert out on Tesla this morning. Alert. Above 448, we got room up to 457 and 459 here on Tesla. Not financial investment or tax advice. It's for education purposes only. And you must trade at your own risk. 440. Under 440, 420. Under 444, you have room down to 440. All right, you should break through that with no problem. And then 432. Made $15K my 2-month trading. Super blessed, but always humble. I don't know, Isaac. Isaac. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Thumbs up on Isaac or thumbs down on that statement? What do we got? Thumbs up or thumbs down? What do we got for Isaac? I don't know. I'm going to leave it up to the chat, Isaac. I'm going to leave it up to the chat. AVGO. AVGO, we are in a neutral state. We are in a position 3. This is our move to the downside, traders. Look, bam, coming into a lot of support in that bullish state. Be careful. Watch these 2 reversal areas right here, okay? 384 and 381. Watch those levels on AVGO. Back up that way to 393. A beginner's luck. I don't know. Yeah, why tell everyone? Correct. I agree. Who said that? Kenny? Very good. Very good, Kenny. Let me do a quick roll call here. Marcus, Jessica, Piloch, Bill Boyle, JDM, Shelly, official, user, Paulo, Zen, Daniela, Jules, Andrew, Mr. Dave, Anya, Kay Braden, Molly, Hillary, Zombie, User, None, Dadbod, Facial Blaster, the Facial Blaster with the Dadbod, Dr. One Fly, Hammer, Dr. One Fly, yes, JL Haba, Daniela Ulina, Adorable Dad, Zen, Lena Rocha, Lauren Trades, love you, Lauren, April Stapleton, Coach Little, Pop, there he is, Michelle Marbell, Gospel, Mr. Dave, Pop, Vega, Marianne and the Skipper too, DJ Speed, thank you. Measy, Marianne, Jessica Day, yeah, she's in. Jessica Day, make sure you follow us so you know when we're on. Love you, Jessica Day. We're a little crazy, but we're fun. Adam, You want coin, Adam? I'll do a coin for you real quick. You got it. All right. I'm going to believe Isaac, everybody. I'm going to believe him. I'm going to give him a cheer. Good job, Isaac. All right, coin, narrow state, position 1. We got room up to 279 and 284 here on a coin, all right? Back under 266.64, you got room down to 258 on coin. All right, folks, thank you all for all the donations today. Holy moly, did we kill it today. Thank you for all the taps. Get in the VIP. Let me help you to trade, all right? Let me help you trade. We're going to show you how to do this, all right? We'll be on tomorrow morning. VIP, we'll see you in the chat here in 2 minutes. I love you all so much. Make the world a better place. Give somebody a hug today. And I love you guys. Let's go. It's Friday. Be patient, okay? Be patient.